The sixth law of trust is that trust is reciprocal. It's not only that if you are trustworthy, then I will trust you, but also if I trust you and I show you that I trust you, then you will behave in a trustworthy way. Well, how does that play here? Think about that as two circles. Okay, in one circle, this is the trustworthiness circle. If I trust you, I show you that I trust you, you behave in a trustworthy way, you behave in a trustworthy way, I trust you. But the other circle is the distrust circle. If I distrust you and I show you that I distrust you, and believe me that it's hard to not show that I don't trust you, you will behave in an untrustworthy way. Because what's the point, right? And if you behave in an untrustworthy way, you just justify why I distrust you. Now think of this as a hill, as an upside down U. And on top, there's a ball. And that ball can fall in one direction. And once you start falling deeper in one direction, it's really hard to get out of it. Well, if you fell into the trustworthiness direction, that's great. But if you fell into the other one, it's hard to get out of it. So how do you avoid that? And how does that have to do with accountability? Well, if you start by trusting the other person a little more than they deserve. I'm not saying you know nothing about them, you're going to trust them with your life or trust them 100%. You're going to trust them not with $20, but with $2,000 or $2 million. No, don't do that. Trust them a little more than they have earned with you. You will cause them to behave in a more trustworthy way. And the other way around, behave in a little more trustworthy way than the level of trust that other people have in you and have demonstrated, have shown you that they have in you. So being accountable is getting a little ahead of that circle. Trusting a little more than the trustworthiness that was demonstrated to you, or being more trustworthy a little ahead of the level of trust that was demonstrated in you. This was only a part of an episode of The Trust Show. You can watch the full episode on my YouTube channel, The Trust Show, or listen to it on The Trust Show podcast on Apple or anywhere else you listen to your favorite podcasts. Thank you for watching.